Welcome back, guys, to the Staying Alive podcast, episode 12. Here we are again. I am Kendrick Ang,
I'm Ramon de Mesa.
KD Laurente.
here back at it again for another episode for you guys. So, it's been a long time since we have talked, and ewan ko, nakakapanibago kahapon nung nag-usap ulit kaming tatlo. Parang very nostalgic. Like, tangina gawa nga tayo ng episode.
True. Well, matagal nang planned yung episode. Kaso last week,
Last week
mas
pa.
mapakiramdam ko. Tapos
Supposedly,
kahapon napagsakan ng puno si KD. Ay, nung Friday napagsakan ng puno si KD. So, Sunday was the best time.
Yeah.
Yesterday, big kami.
At least, kahit na compromise tayo, we still can provide you listeners na mabigyan ng kabobohan namin. I mean, at least nandyan kayo to support us. We admire you all na you stayed here kahit 12th episode na namin. So, we really
Yeah.
appreciate that. So, Ramon, can you tell us what we are going to talk about today?
Okay, so our topic today is about Seven Deadly Sins. This was inspired by the movie Seven, starring Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt.
Spoilers ahead.
Spoilers ahead, so I haven't seen the movie. Can you put that in the description, Kendrick? Spoilers ahead.
Yeah, sure. Bigyan muna natin ng overview movie. So, yung movie was a 1995 film.
Yup, it was a
Yeah.
1995 film. Yeah, stars Morgan Freeman and Bradley Cooper. In the movie, there are two detectives.
Bradley
Morgan
Cooper
Freeman.
or Brad
Ay,
Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Fucking shit. Bradley Cooper kasi nasa isip ko.
Pinag-usapan namin
In the
yung
movie-
hangover kanina eh. So,
Yeah.
Kasi in the movie, Morgan Freeman is a veteran detective and Brad Pitt's a new detective. And they're assigned to this city, which there's just so much crime. And among their cases is this serial killer who's motivated to murder based on the seven deadly sins. And they discover things, and the character development is pretty good towards the end. So you should watch it. Highly recommended film.
a must watch.
Magandang history, suspense, horror, somewhat horror, but it's really good. You should watch it.
Ayun.
Inspired by the movie. Actually, bago pa yung movie, naisip namin pag-usapan yung one of the seven deadly sins, which was envy. Kasi inspired by the movie, we decided to talk about all of them
As best as possible.
as best as possible. We are amateur theologians, and as talagang catechism and Catholic schools lang ang knowledge namin sa seven deadly sins. So,
Nyo.
bear with
Nyo.
us, guys.
Nyong dalawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the movie and philosophy shits lang. So bear with us, guys. It's also gonna be a film review na rin.
So, ayun. I think we will be basing our deadly sins by this book named Inferno by Dante Alighieri. I think you guys know what it is. I
It's the
think
first book.
It's the first book kasi 'di ba Inferno, Purgatorio,
Tapos Paradiso.
Paradiso, yun. So, it's one of the three books na I think yung story
The
nung
Divine.
yes, the Divine Comedy, which is nakalagay dito sa notes ko nung high school. So, shout out sa high school prof ko. He was very good in teaching.
Sana all my notes.
The story starts, I think, sa si Dante starring himself sa book. Yung sino ba yung girlfriend niya? I don't know. Yung
Forgot.
niligawan niya. Basta that girl, kinuha siya ni Satan. Tapos dinala siya sa circles of hell. So sinundan niya. Sinundan ni Dante. Then yun, doon niya diniscover one by one yung circles of hell. Lower as it goes, yung circle na yun, parang siyang ice cream cone. So,
Yeah, ice cream cone.
pag kada baba mo, it gets narrower.
Palala ng
Narrow.
palala.
Yes, palala ng palala.
Seven deadly sins. Well, not all. Kasi some are sa purgatorio yung ibang sins. Like envy and shit.
Actually, yung purgatory, yun nga daw yung mas malala yung punishments kaysa sa inferno eh.
You know, parang it's just the same. But in purgatory, it's temporary. Unlike in inferno, it's eternal.
Okay. So ayun. So Dante did kasama niya I forgot yung isang yung nakilala niya sa limbo tapos sinamahan na lang siya pababa.
Virgil.
Ayun si Virgil. So yun sinamahan niya pababa until
parang naalala ko tuloy yung game na Devil May Cry.
Ano
Dante
meron?
and Virgil.
Pero familiar siya.
Yeah. Magkapatid sila dun sa sa game. Ang pagkakaalam ko si Dante and si Virgil. Then ang father nila is si Sparda. Ganun. So ayun, moving on.
If you look at it from a philosophical point of view, yung Dante's Inferno, the Divine Comedy, mapapansin mo, ang first book is Inferno, hindi Paradiso.
Paano mo nasabi? Ngayon ko lang narinig yan.
Kasi in order to build yourself, you have to go through the deepest, darkest pits of your soul. Tapos paakit yun.
Oh. Pero they went down.
Yeah, they went down. Same thing. Kapag mag-self-reflect ka, dapat you go down.
Down.
Oh.
And then paakyat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some nice nice seed of wisdom planted inside you listeners.
So yun, alam niyo na, pag mag-self-reflect kayo, you go down.
The first circle of hell is limbo. What is
What is
Ito yung
limbo?
mga righteous, pero kasi hindi sila Christian.
Di ba yun yung yung ganun? Yung
Rock.
yung
Limbo.
yung magbe-bend ka pababa tas yung may
Kasi-
bar. Okay, Kendrick.
Nung naalala ko, limbo is where if you say you lived a good life, you're very righteous, but you're not a Christian, you're not baptized, so you spend your time there, where it's like heaven, but it's not close to heaven.
Wala lang. Yung alam ko yung punishment lang nila doon. Kada circle kasi kada circle may punishment. Wala ka lang ginagawa doon. You just stay there.
You're just there. They're just waiting until the second coming of Christ, where they can become.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for the second.
Sabi dito sa Google is limbo is the supposed abode of unbaptized infants and of the just who died before Christ's coming. That's limbo.
Doon naman sila. They're just waiting.
Okay.
So it's interesting kasi it's kind of they're just bored there. That's their punishment. They just wait.
Okay. Actually, I know some agnostics saka atheists. So do they belong there?
Yeah, it depends if they live the righteous
same.
life. So if you're an agnostic but you're a serial killer, then I doubt you'll be there.
Ay, wait lang. Yung mga pinagsasabi namin, very opinionated, doesn't affect.
Yeah. Doesn't affect the movie or anything.
I mean, kasi it's a fictional creation. Yun din pala. It's a fictional creation. Kung bahala kayong gusto nyo maniwala. Pero Dante was very creative.
Dante, yeah, was very creative. So, on to the second circle of hell, which is in the movie.
Lust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Itong by far, buti hindi pinakita sa pelikula.
Doon sa movie, yeah, it's kind of gory.
Kasi ang lala. Pero may picture kung paano yung punishment. Yung picture was a Polaroid, tapos yung lalaki nakasuot siya ng parang
Gib.
sex suit.
Gib.
Parang strap-on. Tapos yung sa tip ng dildo ng strap-on was a knife. And he was forced to have sex with a woman at gunpoint. So could just imagine the pain. The fucking pain.
Grabing torture yun.
The psychological
torture.
pain of the guy and the physical, emotional, and mental pain of a woman who died for being.
Lalo na yung nabuhay. The dude.
Yeah, the dude, man, he has to get stuck with that image for life. Like, fuck. Ayoko makita yung scene na yun. Pero, yun nga, ano nga ang punishment sa Lost? Alam ko, forever silang umiikot sa storm. Dun.
Yes, blown back and forth by strong winds around a phallic-shaped tower.
Yeah, because lust is a sin of the flesh.
Yes.
So, they are swirling around in their flesh. Ang sikat na nasa Lost is Achilles. Alam ko si Achilles.
Yes, Achilles, Cleopatra, Helen of Troy. whoever these people are on my notes. I don't know. Pero meron din. Lust is a part where no thing gleams.
No thing
Gleams.
gleams.
I don't know why it's written. It's written here.
Okay. Nothing or no thing talaga?
No, nothing gleams. Yun na lang.
Nothing.
Hindi ko alam ba't hiwalay no tapos yung thing ko eh.
I don't know, man. Senior high school Kendrick must have thought of something else.
I don't know. Shout out
Pero
sa
yun.
senior high school Kendrick.
Pero yun, lust is the most common sin among
Yeah.
everyone. Kaya siya ang nasa second. Kasi karamihan nag-lust talaga.
Mm.
Most of us, men and women, to some extent, fall into that sin. Kasi it feels good to have sex. It feels good to masturbate.
True.
It feels good. Not knowing the danger that lies ahead of excessive sex and masturbation.
Mm-mm.
On a spiritual level. Also on a physical level, it could manifest in like most people who are addicted to porn and masturbation are nasa Reddit community ako nun eh, Reddit NoFap. Tapos doon na sila state na parang mas depressed, mas anxious sila. Tapos they're considered drug addicts na rin. Kasi they yung parang the portion of their brain that gives out oxytocin, sobrang liit na. Kasi nga addicted na sila.
Oh, nakadepende na sila doon. Yeah.
Oh, they're dependent on that for happiness. Yeah, they're depressed and anxious.
Okay. It's like muscle memory.
In the movie, it was horrible. That scene was horrible. And maganda yung ginawa ng director na hindi na niya masyado pinakita.
Yeah.
Pero makita mo yung emotional pain ng lalaki sa ginawa niya.
Sobrang what the fuck din ako sa mukha niya. Like this face.
Diba? Iyak siya ng iyak. Alam ko, he's the guy from Saving Private Ryan.
I don't know. I haven't watched that movie.
Hindi mo napanood mo ulit. Tapos alam mo Saving Private Ryan. Alam ko
What
nandun
part
siya.
ng Saving Private Ryan?
Yung kinausap nila yung mga paratrooper. Andun siya. Kita na alok yung mukha niya. Siya yung pilot. Basta, remember. I guess that's why hindi na rin siya pinakita sa movie. And sa male character lang na umiiyak. Kasi nga, it's a male-dominated sin. Tapos, the effects of lust isn't as physical. Like, it's not like anger or na talagang rage. Ito talagang, nag-manifest siya psychologically. So, in the movie, umiiyak lang yung perpetrator ng lust. Share ko lang! Movie analysis!
So, ayun. The third circle of hell in Dante's Inferno is gluttony. So, boys,
Diri ako sa sin.
ang weird ng, actually, it makes sense din. So,
Yeah,
punishment dito is there is raining shit on the ground and yung mga sinners na nakapwesto dito is they eat shit from the ground and they yung shit na umuulan sa langit, nahulog sa sahig, kinakain nila.
Shit ng
literal. Tae.
PC.
Ng tao?
Feces.
Ng tao?
Hindi na sinasabi kung ano basta tayo.
Sa tae siya. Then, kung ano man yung tapos, diba, syempre tumatay rin sila. So, yun. Cycle.
Yeah.
It's a cycle. Forever siya nangyayari.
Wait lang ang naalala ko dito sa topic natin yung Along with the Gods.
Kasi.
Parang dadaan siya sa bawat trial para makapunta siya ng langit. That was a good movie. A must-watch movie. Nakakayak yan, to be honest. Okay. First episode.
The
Along with the Gods.
Along with
Korean movie.
Oh.
Parang every trial is siya. Parang ito, yung Dante's Inferno. Since kung makakapasa ka ba, kung may nagawa ka ba ganitong kasalanan, ganyan, tapos i-judge ka.
Okay.
Actually, sobrang in popular culture, parang ang laki ng impact ng Dante's Inferno. Kasi kaya nga niya, may nag-sprout na K-drama about it, tapos there's a movie about it too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
Sure pala. So yun, gluttony pala. Ngayon ko lang nalaman na ganoon pala yung punishment na.
Actually, ito yung report ko no high school, kaya alam ko.
Raining shit.
Raining
shit. That's interesting.
Raining shit, and eating the shit, then shitting shit, and you eat that shit.
Yeah. Pero in the movie, diring-diri ako sa scene na yun.
Yun yung first scene.
Yeah, yun yung first murder pala yun.
Yun yung first word.
Gluttony.
Yes,
Yeah,
gluttony.
sobrang taba niyang lalaki tapos pinakain siya ng pinakain hanggang sa sumabog siya.
Literal. Internally na
Literal.
sumabog.
Internally siya sumabog.
Damn.
Ang lala, no?
Yeah.
Tapos naka-barb wire siya dito, naka-barb wire siya sa paa.
Mm-mm. Grabe pare, as in, naawa ako sa lalaki. Pero,
It was parang doon nag-start lahat ng yung flow talaga. Ang galing.
Oo.
Ayun nga. Sabi nga dito sa Google, eating outside of a prescribed time or mindless eating.
Yes, ibig sabihin, sobrang pagkain.
Yeah. Anticipating eating with preoccupied longing, consuming costly food, not savoring a reasonable amount of food.
Kasi, sa pagkakaalam ko, the reason why gluttony is a sin is because it blinds you from the spiritual. You notice how kapag Lent, pinapag-fasting kayo.
Yeah, bawal baboy.
Para kasi ang focus mo na sa Panginoon lang. When you deprive your body of food, na-enrich yung soul mo.
Parang same rin sa same rin sa Muslim. Ramadan ba?
Same rin sa Muslim.
Very, very timely.
Nagpa-fasting sila para yung maging isa sila sa mga... Ha?
Kaka-end lang ng Ramadan, di ba?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Di ka daw, parang nakikiisa ka sa mga beggars or poor peoples na hindi makakain. Kaya may ganun silang, culture ni Ramadan. What's up nga pala sa mga tropang Muslim dyan? Miss ko na kayo.
Shout out Muslims, Palestinians.
Palestinians. Sana matapos na rin yun, Idwaan sa Israel and Palestine.
Gluttony, ito sa totoo ng lahat ng 7 deadly sins, siyang parang hindi mo malalaman na ginagawa mo siya.
Yes. Totoo.
You're like, marirealize mo when you jerk off too much. Marirealize mo pag sobrang yabang. Marirealize mo pag nag-iingit ka. Pag galit ka o pag lazy ka. Pero di mo marirealize kapag sobrang hindi. Diba? Yun. Share ko lang naman. Pero, like I said, personally, wala akong masyadong kasi nga di mo ma-realize kung ginagawa mo.
Parang papansin ko rin dito sa scene to pag tumingin ako sa salamin. Like, before COVID, after COVID.
Oo.
Oh. Yeah.
Ay, before COVID, tapos friend, today na ganun.
Di masyado malakas opinion ko sa gluttony. Kasi nga, I'm not aware if I do it or not. The Chinese proverb, uchi be fun. Sa Karate Kid ko lang narinig yun eh. Too much of everything is a bad thing. Too much of yeah.
Diba in Filipino, sabi nila, masarap ang masama. Or masarap ang sobra. Ang sobra masama. Ayun.
Yes.
Tama ba? Uchi be fun, Kendrick?
OTP fun. I forgot the pronunciation. Pero
tama.
Yeah. OTP fun. Yeah.
So smart, man. Mandarin. Kailan.
Ilang linggo na yung kailan na hindi pa rin nawawala, gago.
Okay na. Next.
Okay, so eto hindi siya kasama sa 7 deadly sins, pero it's part of Dante's Inferno, which is avarician and prodigality.
What's that?
Prodigality.
Ito dito sinearch ko siya habang nag-uusap kayo. So avarice, extreme greed or wealth and material. Okay. Greed pala to.
Yeah, it's part of this.
Parang
Pare. Yung lawyer yan, di ba?
Yes. I am sorry. Kasama pala siya. So avarice and prodigal. So greed. Ano yung prodigal?
Excessive or extravagant spending.
So opposite ng greed. Okay, that's very nice. So ang avarician daw is nandito yung mga popes and cardinals. Very weird.
Interesting that they added that there kasi the old Catholic Church isn't as friendly as it looks like now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like some governments, naging corrupt ang church.
Yeah, naging corrupt ang major corruption sa simbahan. Until today naman, I guess there's some hints of corruption in the Catholic Church. Pero not as it used.
To be honest, I'm still reading. Di ko maintindihan notes ko ngayon. Pero yun,
One example of this is Assassin's Creed.
Oh, totoo. Anong Assassin's Creed yun?
Sa tingin ko sa 1,
Ano meron?
So,
Can someone
first
enlighten me?
Assassin,
Si Gagi, sa one si Altair, si Ezio na yun.
that's ano yan. 1 pa lang kasi yung ano ko eh. Then,
Sa
mga
one si
napapansin.
Altair.
Can someone
Ezio na
enlighten
yun.
me? What's with Assassin's Creed?
Para to explain Assassin's Creed, we'd need like another entire episode kasi sobrang complicated.
Sobrang complicated.
Ay,
Ang ganda
no.
nun. Ang ganda gawa ng episode nun. Like, yeah. Play
You
it
have to
muna.
play it. You have to play it to know it.
God
Ano
damn it. Alam niyo naman, di ako naglalaro eh.
Pero may
Hindi daw
internet
naglalaro.
ka na.
Hindi daw naglalaro pero ang tindi sa code. Ah!
Siguro mga
Guilty.
2 months bago
Guilty.
matapos yung
Guilty.
campaign.
Kahit 1 week. 1 week of, playing.
Kahit
Week.
1 week, pero di ka na magkatrabaho, di ka na mag-aaral.
Hindi na ako magtitisis po.
Oh, gago. Yun, back to topic.
Bakit?
In the movie, yung murder ng Greed was a lawyer. Tapos, how was he murdered again? Was he bled to death?
Yung kamay? Hindi ko maalala.
Medyo poetic kasi yung death.
Oh, may balance. May ano pa ron? Yung
Yeah.
ganun sa harap niya.
The balance is a reference to the Merchant of Venice.
Yung yung
Pound
side
of
ng
flesh.
katawan niya. Oh, yung side ng katawan niya kinuna ng medyo
Pound of
gorish.
flesh from kasi diba si Shylock sa Merchant of Venice, yun ang kanyang hinihingi kay Anton na gusto niya ng pound of flesh.
Mhm.
Which is weird. I don't know why. Hindi ko rin naintindihan. Yun lang naalala. Pero ito nga medyo poetic siya. And hindi ko rin siya masyado naintindihan in the film. Kasi di na pinakita yung katawan kasi kadiri makakita ng taong inugot.
Pinakita siya, pero like in a
Picture na lang.
in a picture,
Picture na lang.
which is
Ito medyo maging political na ako. Kasi karamihan naman talaga ng mga lawyers and people in government are fucking greedy, corrupt assholes, man.
kahit anong administration, I mean, like,
Kahit
hindi
anong
mawawala
admin-
yan. Hindi mawawala.
Pero feeling ko mas lumala under KP Dutz.
Okay.
Di ba, KD? Opinion mo, KD, kasi ikaw yung original anti-Duterte. Nanalo ko na sa fields ka tayo. Tapos ako pro-Duterte pa ako.
Nung una ako, same as you, Mon. Nung una kasi, visit ka, Kendrick. Sana hindi tayo dito. Madilaw.
Yes.
Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy
Okay.
the
So, nung una talaga, kala ko nung una talaga, may percentage na gusto ko kay Duterte kasi nakita ko yung improvement sa Davao.
Lahat
Even yung kamag-anak ko, taga Davao. So, ang pride nila sa Digong. So, nakita ko tingin ko magkakaroon ng progress sa Pilipinas dito. Hanggang sa naboto na siya, many people died. Yung, ano ba yun? Extrajudicial killings, ganun. Mga nangyari sa nagkaroon lalo ng power yung police kaysa yung civilians.
True.
Nagkaroon ng rights ang mga police kaysa sa civilians. So, wala nang human rights na nangyari sa mundo ngayon. Tapos nangyari ngayon. Ano nangyari ngayon? Sinusuko na yung bansa natin. Diba?
Pero kasi, relating this to the topic, greed can't only be associated with money. Greed can be associated with power. And we noticed that in the administration and the fucking PNP. They become too greedy for power. Tama naman kay Duterte, kita mo naman sa police.
Ikaw, tingin mo, possible na maulit yung nangyari ng Marcos period? Nafe-feel ko, for me.
I can't predict the future para, pero based on the current trends, mukha. And all I can say is,
Yes.
fuck PNP.
Fuck PNP. No, we have respect in PNP,
Yeah.
pero may iba lang sa kanila talaga na hindi naman natin nafe-feel natin kasi may nare-report na alam na umaamin and
Greedy nga kasi sila sa power. Greedy sila
Yes.
sa power. They're so power hungry that they have the right to kill a minority. The authority to kill a minority.
remember Godfather?
Yeah. Yeah, The Godfather is about greed too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about greed.
Episode 3.
See, yeah, episode 3. Because greed is often often associated with people with power.
Ay, hindi. 2 and 3. 2 and
Yeah,
3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. Yung 1 kasi, pa siya eh.
Because in
innocent.
2, he was fighting for control. That he killed his own brother.
Such a classic.
Such a classic. Pero putang ina, man. I don't know why he targeted the lawyer. Pero I guess you could say that most lawyers are greedy.
Alam ko kasi defense lawyer siya.
Yeah.
Defense
I feel
lawyer.
like most are greedy. Since what the lawyer... I never had any respect for a lawyer. Just because I can't comprehend how you lie for a living.
Yung mahirap defense.
Yeah, pero you
Doon ako
lie.
nagagalit. Like, may parang may mukha sila na ipapakita na dinedepensa na yun, nakagawa talaga ng masama. Kaysa yung
At the end
tulungan
of the
nila.
day, it's all just money. They'll just
Dahil sa
charge
pera,
you.
yes! Dahil sa pera.
Which is
Diba?
greed. Avarice.
Next sin.
We got the
Let's
point.
travel down deeper to the circles of hell. Ito kasi medyo mild pa yung Lost. Hindi naman mild, pero malala din siya. So Lost, tas Gluttony. So ito medyo mabigat na yung mga kasalanan.
Ito, dito na yung ano eh. Ito yung sin sa movie ng 7, which is the last part, wrath. Pero it's the 5th circle of hell for Dante. So, it's
Alam ko
wrath
ito, nag-aaway
and
ko ito.
sullenness.
Sullenness.
Ha? Wait?
Sullenness.
Ano yung sullenness?
Wrath is anger expressed,
Yes.
and sullenness is anger repressed.
Interesting.
New words.
Gugulit ka, pero di
I
mo
put it here. Anger expressed, anger repressed. All right.
Interesting.
Explain.
So, wrath. You express your anger.
Yes.
Sullenness.
In Dante's Inferno, what's the punishment? Is
Ito,
this the one that they're drowning in the river of blood, or they're
Yes.
fighting?
Yung sullenness, which is anger repressed, they
Yeah.
drown under the river of Styx.
Blood. Alam ko blood yan.
Parang I think it's blood. Tapos yung
Yeah, I
wrath is they fight until they die. Tapos paulit-ulit lang. Tapos
Sino nga
magbukas
nandito?
ulit.
Ano ba si Alexander the Great, di ba?
Medusa.
Medusa. Kasi
Si
galit siya eh.
Sino ba?
Kratos in God of War.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
100%.
Si Alexander the Great.
It's not in my notes, pero yeah, let's say.
I think, in Japanese, sa Japanese, sino ulit yan? Si Nobunaga.
Nobunaga.
Yes.
Ano yun?
Nobunaga Oda.
Ang alam kong Japanese, si Filthy Frank eh.
Alam ko Japanese, si ano eh. Ayoko na sabihin.
Sino?
Ang ina.
Sino
Straight
ba?
to the second circle of hell.
Okay. So, yun lang naman. Wrath and sullenness.
In the movie, it's in the last part nung pinatay niya si John Doe. Kasi galit na siya. Gets mo ba yun?
A very beautiful wrap up for the John Doe's plan.
Ang expectation namin ni Elaine, si Morgan Freeman tsaka si Brad Pitt. Si Brad Pitt is anger. Halata naman eh, galit siya kay John Doe. Tapos si Morgan Freeman sa envy.
Di ba meron ng envy?
Wala pang envy
Ay!
pare.
Yung envy, yung si John Doe.
Si John Doe. Which is brilliantly played by Kevin Spacey, by the way. Pero, akala ko talaga si Morgan Freeman yung envy. Kasi parang inggit siya sa buhay ni Brad Pitt. He's married, he has kids, gets mo ba? Tapos biglang plot twist, doon sinasabi na ni John Doe na I admire you, oh fuck you. And then, si Brad Pitt yung anger kasi nga galit na galit siya. See, this is a sin also associated with the famous Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte and his private army, the PNP. Galit kasi sila palagi.
No.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Duterte.
Yeah.
My God, I hate drugs. Galit kasi sila palagi. It's a sin associated, again, with people of power. And not only people of power, people of the lower class. Kasi they're always mad. Interesting yung sullenness that they're drowning. Kasi nakakalunod naman talaga yung feeling na hindi mo nalalabas.
That is true.
Alam ko may movie rin na yung like ganito. Another example is yung nasa elevator sila. Anong movie rin yun?
There are many movies in elevators.
Yung scenes rin, yung mapapaamin sila na gawa sila.
M. Night Shyamalan ba yan?
I don't.
Sa elevator lang sila, sandun yung demonyo sa elevator.
Wait lang. Check ko lang to.
Parang alam ko yan eh. Panood ko na yan.
Shyamalan movies are said to be really mindfuck.
Shyamalan movies suck, man.
maybe it's just hype.
Just too hyped. Someone suck.
Kasi ano daw
Devil. Yun. Devil.
Yeah, Devil.
Devil. Yung nasa elevator sila. Devil. Like, ano sila, yung may isang matanda. Ay, hindi isang matanda. Na-stuck sila sa elevator. And every time na parang ano daw yun parang ritual. Ano nangyari na wala daw
Excuse me.
kahit sino ang makakaligtas dun sa ritual na yun. So, 7 sila. Every time na may mangyari, may namamatay. Yung bawat tao na yun, may nagawang kasalanan. Loss, yung money, nagnakaw siya. Ganon. Hanggang sa huli, yung may lalaki doon na siya yung nakaligtas na inamin niya yung kasalanan niya. Hanggang sa huli, nag-meet sila nung napatay niyang pamilya. Yung
sa car accident?
Yung sa car accident, yes.
Yeah. Alala
ang ganda. To be honest, kahit may horror siya na, ang ganda. Like, natalo niya yung devil. Kasi yung devil na yun, yung mind games talaga yan. Kung di mo alam kung yung devil, yung sino pumapatay, hanggang sa nag-aakusahan na sila, hanggang may nanonood sa kanila. It's a good movie. A must-watch movie rin.
Back to topic.
Next, I think we can go to the next
Wait lang. An interesting fact then, in the movie, Wrath wasn't a murder. It was the killer. Because I guess, and film analysis na naman, no? Because it's one of the sins na yung magagawa mo siya. Siya yung most likely na makakapatay. Gets mo ba?
Oh, interesting. Yeah. And he has to live with that. Like, the other sins din naman pero like, yun yung pinakamalala. Isa sa mga pinakamalala.
Pero pansin mo, siya lang yung hindi nakapatay. Siya lang yung hindi patay. Siya yung nakapatay. It's also emotionally driven, by the way. Wrath is a sin that's emotionally driven. It depends heavily on emotion.
Of course, anger.
An extreme.
So, we can go to the next circle, which is hindi ko to alam. Ngayon ko lang siya babasahin. Heretic.
Yeah, heresy. It's not in the film. It's not in the film. Pero as far as I know, dito yung mga they spread wrong things about God. Ito ba yung they're burning in a coffin?
Yes, iron casket and burned by eternal fire.
Yeah, because they have to live with their lies. Well, you could say ito na rin yung lying.
Basta, ang nakalagay dito, denies the immortality of the soul and did not believe in eternal life.
Yeah. This is usually for atheists and agnostics. Like I said, that they live a righteous life.
Akala ko, nasa limbo sila.
Alam kong medyo, may famous na nandyan, pero sobrang divisive siya na. Hindi ko na nasasabihin yung pangalan kasi it's associated with another major religion in the world. Kaya hindi ko na nasasabihin yung name. May ma-offend tayo. So,
okay.
Yun. That's not in the film, pero there's not much we can talk about it.
Yeah. Kasi I think we are all God believers.
Yeah, we're all religious naman. God believers. We come to believe in one dogma.
Kagabi nga lang, we just went to a prayer meeting. So
yeah.
Yes.
So
I think we're all safe.
I guess we're in the clear.
Plus points.
If you guys want to know more about heresy, just do your fucking research, man. We're not gonna do it for you.
Sins for dummies.
Next topic.
Violence. Hindi ko alam violence.
Related to anger.
So, ito, si violence, it has one circle, but it has 3 circles within it. So, merong outer circle, which is violence to others. Middle circle, which is violence to themselves, self-harm. And inner circle, violence towards God. Which is interesting.
Yung violence to oneself, ito ba yung nasa mga puno na sila?
Treachery yun Ay, yung themselves, nasa puno.
Puno na sila kasi suicide is violence to yourself.
Kasi usually, hinahang sa puno. So, sila naman yung puno.
Yung puno na sila.
So, ito. Yung outer circle, yung punishment nila is, yung mga tao sa outer circle, which is violence to others, tyrants and robbers, souls of the damned bathe in the river of boiling blood for all eternity.
I was mistaken. Yung sa Styx pala is just a river. Ito yung river.
Yes. So, yun yung outer circle. So, yung middle circle is the wood of suicides.
Okay.
So, punishment, tormented by harpies, which are half women, half bird, as their branches are broken off and turned into other trees. And yung, nandito yung mother ni Dante sa middle circle. Kasi, hindi pala alam ni Dante na nag-suicide yung nanay niya when she left them.
Okay.
So, alam ko yun yung kwento eh. Then, inner circle, which is abominable sands. Yun yung tawag dun sa inner circle. So, these are the blasphemers and sodomers. They belong in this part of the circle of, violence. So, yung punishment nila is they wander aimlessly throughout the desert and burned by falling ash from the sky.
Dude, that's pretty deep, man.
May religious meaning ba to sa yung inner circle?
Yes, meron.
Kasi
abominable.
Kasi it's violence towards God. So what does it mean?
Loathsome, hateful, sinful, wicked, or vile.
Ito yung magalit sa Panginoon.
May ba siya? May religious reference ba siya?
I guess life without God, you just wander aimlessly.
Oh. Makes sense.
Because with God, at least you have direction.
True.
You have direction to live a good life. Pero here, you just wander around aimlessly in hell.
May inaantay akong sin eh. Kasi may naalala ako eh. May mga naalala pa ako eh. So I can discuss.
Pero wala to sa movie. Yung second circle naman, in this circle, it's tragic. No, it's tragic. And this is where I'm gonna put in an agenda. If you guys ever feel like committing suicide, may suicide hotline, and people are always willing to talk to you.
Yes.
And also, if you're going through any mental health problems, it's better you open up about it.
May gusto ako sabihin about suicide.
Hey, what's up?
Sabihin si KD. Kaya sinabi ko talaga yun para may sabihin si KD. Go.
There are two things para sa akin. Isa sa mga believer ni God and isa sa mga hindi naniniwala kay God.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, in my opinion lang to. In my opinion. What if nag-suicide ka? Believer ka ni God. Ewan ko rin kung tama to. Pero correct me sa mga, kasi may napagsabihin ako to. What if nag-suicide ka? Tingin mo pa, hindi, ibahin ko na lang. Mas maganda kasi yung ito eh. Papangalawa ko na yun. Yung una na lang sa mga non-believers. Pag nag-suicide ka, alam mo ba mangyayari sa susunod? Alam mo ba yung kung anong magiging form ka? Or alam mo ba yung mangyayari sa'yo pag namatay ka? Alam mo ba saan mapupunta yung ganun? So, question. Ayun yun. Second, sa mga believers God. What if pag nag-suicide ka, tingin mo ba tatanggapin ka ni Lord sa taas? Kasi nagpakamatay ka, parang sinayang mo yung isang gift, one great gift na binigay niya sa'yo. Na, is that na mabuhay ka sa mundo. Binigyan ka ng challenges, ganun. Pero sinukuha mo. That's it. Ayun yung ko sa mga believers. Pero may ibang masasabi dyan. In my perspective, ganun yung naisip ko. Kasi marami akong nakausap rin about suicide. And to be honest, ako rin.
I mean, diba? Self-correction is the best form of learning. Paraphrase from someone. Diba? Like, yeah.
I'm shocked, man.
Ito pag naisip ko yung suicide, sa mga tao dyan na mga kupal, na iniisip nila na suicide is pag-inarte and naghahanap ng pansin, ganun, humingi ng attention. Fuck you. Fuck you to those people who believe in that shit. Ang sinasabi mga ganun.
I mean, depression is not Depression is not a joke. I mean, I joke it sometimes just for the comedic sense. Pero if may kausap talaga akong ganun, like, syempre I won't. Unless ka-close ko lang talaga.
Ito yung nakakainis sa part doon.
Sarado sa depression.
Ito yung nakakainis sa part doon. Sa mga taong, yung about sa depression, hindi nila naniniwala na depression sa tao. Sinasabi nila, ganyan yan, kumukuha ng attention. When the time na nagpakamatay yung tao, tapos biglang sasabihin ng mga taong sabi sa kanila na yung hindi sila naniniwala, na malungkot ka, ganyan. Nung patay yung tao, biglang nila sabihin, ang bait-bait na yung tao doon, hindi yung, akalain na namatay siya, mahal-mahal namin siya. At kung kailan patay yung tao, doon mo saka biglang dadamayan. Diba? May nakilala akong ganun. And bullshit siya. Nainis ako.
The stress of my current office has caused me to go into a depression.
To be honest, depression, ito sa mga depressed na tao, in my experience, hindi ko sinabi to sa ibang tao. Ito, share ko sa inyong mga viewers. Yung mga nakikita nyo sa movies, like, some people hearing some voice in their head. Ako in my part na tinatamaan ng anxiety at attack ko, alam nila Kendrick yan. Yung sa movies na narinig niya na may narinig na boses sa isang tao, tapos palakas ang palakas. Totoo yun. Kahit takpan mo yung tenga mo, hindi mo mapipigilan yung mga boses. Like, hinahunting ka ng past mo. Kaya damayan nyo. It's not a joke.
I mean,
save lives than to waste others' life.
I really remembered I really remembered na nandyan sila Ramon tsaka ni Katie when I was at my lowest nung quarantine.
Last year.
Yeah, which was last year. Wala lang. Na-appreciate ko lang din yung care and support nyo for me, for my, what happened naman. Pero, at least you guys were there for me. Ayun. So, ito talaga yung best examples eh. You need to really find your real friends. Really need to real friends. Tangina nyo.
Grabe na tapos deadly sins.
Someone's cutting onions, na? We don't joke about depression. Pero, just to lighten up the mood, kaya iniba ko lang yung usapan. Pero, yeah, hindi talaga joke ang depression, guys. Alam nyo, someone, I think di mo pa alam to, KD, pero may nag-chat sa amin before sa page.
No.
Yeah, nalala ko, bro.
Yeah. He or she asked us about how to not get depressed on what is happening on her life. Yun nga, on what is happening.
The history of a person kasi
Humingi siya tips.
Humingi siya tips. Pero matagal na yun.
Tagal na yun.
Alam mo, sinagot namin. We are here to talk, pero we are not professionals. I mean,
I only share yung history ng taong yun kasi very tragic and I'd rather keep it private.
Even I.
Yeah. Sabihin na namin sa KD off-air, pero yun.
Yeah. So, the next sin below, what was it? Violence is, ito yung pinakamaraming, parang parts ng circle. Fraud.
Also lying.
Yes.
But it's not in the film.
Yeah, it's not in the film. Pero fraud. Ito yung pinakamaraming parts.
Can we skip to, ano na lang sin ba hindi natin?
Dalawa na lang siya eh.
Treachery, tsaka... Treachery na lang.
Sa seven deadly sins.
Wait, but walang envy dito sa I forgot.
think envy lang pa na sa purgatory.
Okay.
Yung tinahi yung mga mata nila.
Oo, kasi naiinggit sila, so they don't.
Pero yung sloth.
Sloth, saan kaya? Saan din yun? Hindi ko din nakita yun dito.
Wala siya, no?
Wala siya dito. Pero tapusin na lang natin yung Inferno. Okay. So, fraud. Dito may 10 pouches, 10 pouches, which is yung first pouch, i-explain ko na lang. Yung first pouch which belongs to the panders and the seducers. Yung punishment nila, they are whipped. Hindi ko alam bakit. So, the next pouch, the second pouch, are the flatterers. They swam in shit. I literally wrote it here, swam in shit. Kasi diba, they say shit, so they divulge in their own shit. So, yun. Third pouch, di ko alam paano basahin to. Simonists.
Ano sila?
Simonists. I don't know. Basta, ito yung gusto ko. Ito yung alam kong punishment. Yung punishment nila is they are put upside down in a large baptismal font cut into the rock with their feet set ablaze by their oily fires. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Again.
Basta may butas sa ground. Tapos yung ulo nila nasa baba. Yung ulo nila nakapatiwarik. Or is it the other way around? Or yung feet yung nakalabas. Wait lang. Ano ba to? Simonist.
Gluttony.
Okay, so kasi may picture nun naalala ko yun eh. Ayun. So, may yung ulo nila, they stuck siya sa ground na may butas. Tapos sinusunog sila.
Sa taas?
From below.
Yung ulo sinusunog?
Yun.
Okay.
Shit, that's disgusting as fuck, bro.
Yun. So, named after Simon Magus. Whoever that guy is. So, ayun. So, dito, di ko alam, but may nabasa akong mga religious figures. Hindi ko alam bakit. The next...
Wag mo na sabihin kasi.
Okay. So, next one are the fourth pouch, the sorcerers. Which is very interesting. So, dito, kasi nga, part of fraud, yung faces are twisted backwards. Yan.
Example of sorcerers.
Mga zodiac signs. It's really stupid, man.
I don't know. I don't know who the hell are these people.
May nabasa ako sa Reddit. Share ko lang ha. Wait lang. Na lighter no. May nabasa ako sa Reddit. Rant siya. Sa Bumble daw, may nakausap siyang babae. From a school in Manila na color green. Tapos it was going good at first. Tapos nung magda-transition daw sa Telegram, tinanong daw siya, what's your zodiac sign? Tapos sinabi nung guy, I'm a Taurus. Oh, sorry, I can't relate with Taurus. Then they ended it. The guy was so frustrated.
So,
what the fuck, dude? It's a fraud.
Ganon.
Oh my
Ay,
God.
mali.
Alam mo, I don't want to talk about that kasi ang dami kong frustrations doon.
Pero marami ka rin kilala na gaganon.
I'm guilty na marami yung kakilalang gano'n. Pero I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
I don't believe in that shit. Parang natawa ako doon, gago. Kasi na-transition na daw sila sa Telegram. Kaso tinanong siya, anong zodiac sign? Yung sinabi ng Taurus siya. Fucking shit.
Dude, I don't believe in star signs. I really don't believe in star signs.
I don't believe in it either. It's so stupid.
Same.
I mean, dude, ito, one experience na hindi ko malimutan na. Like, naalala yung kinento ko sa inyo yung nagpatarot ako.
Yan, sorcery yan.
Dude. What did I say? Sorceress? Yun. Dude. Yung nangyari sa akin, na tinanong ko sa kanya, it went true. Naging totoo. Alam niyo naman ata kung sino yung tinanongan ko doon, kung about kanino. Yung ng ghost.
Yeah. Si
Yung nag-introduce sa akin.
Oh.
Yeah. Yun ang go sa akin. Okay. So, ayun.
So, on to the next circle.
So, let's move on to the next circle, which is...
the last?
It's not the next circle. Dude, di pa ako tapos sa isang circle na to. Ganun
Ganun
siya
siya.
kadami. So,
Sige, just breeze through it. Huwag mo nang i-explain.
sa fraud, may 10 pouches. So, the
What
fifth
the?
pouch is this grafters. So, thrown into... Yung punishment nila, thrown into a river of boiling pitch and tar.
Okay.
Sixth pouch, which are the hypocrites. They wear a robe with heavy lead and gold.
Okay.
I don't know why. Seventh pouch, which is the thieves. They get bitten by snakes. Very poetic.
Very poetic.
Sana magets nyo. I think your minds can understand why. Sins for dummies. So yun.
Sins for dummies. Do your fucking research, man. Yung good for you.
8, evil counselors. Yung punishment nila is they constantly are burning. I don't know why. Number 9, sowers of discord. Hindi yung discord na alam nyo. Ang discord kasi, ang ibig sabihin talaga ng discord is feud.
You parang ikaw nag-create ng feud.
Feud. Yun yung discord.
Anong punishment nila?
Disfiguring wounds and scandal by demons with a sword.
Okay. The last one.
And the last one is the falsifiers.
Okay.
Under falsifiers, meron tayong alchemists, imposters, counterfeits, and liars. So yung punishment nila is different diseases. Ayun. So
next.
Yung next, which is the last circle, I think, which is treachery. Wala rin siya sa movie.
Pero ito yung pinaka-cold-blooded. Kasi kaya malamig dun.
Yes.
Kasi cold-blooded siya.
Which is the smallest circle. Yung, naalala niyo yung ice cream cone, yun yung pinakadulo.
Yun yung pinakamatamis sa corneto. Yun.
Pero pinakamalamig sa hell.
Siya rin pinakamalamig sa corneto. Pero yun.
Push mo pa.
Pero yun, kasi nga, cold-blooded ano siya, sin siya. Kasi nga, how dare you be so treacherous?
Yes. So,
how dare you be so, yun, fuck shit, man. In the movie, malalang death doon, sloth. Hindi ko kaya.
yung sloth. Sloth.
Tapos bilang, gets mo?
Gawin mo ulit, bro. Gawin mo ulit. May meme na tayo. Alright. We have a meme.
Pero totoo yun kasi nga sa movie.
Laziness.
Uy, sorry kung hindi ko na-analyze treachery tsaka yung fraud. Kasi nga, sins for dummies, do your own fucking research. You won't do it for you.
Ay, wait lang. I-dive in ko lang din yung treachery just a bit. So, may 4 rounds siya, which is Kaina, Anitora, Ptolomea, and Judeca. So, Kaina is traitors to their landred. Kilala na si Cain.
Si Cain?
Wrestler?
Si Cain.
Cain.
Yung ano.
So, si Abel... So, diba, yung counterpart niya si Abel. So, yung punishments have rocks out of the ice and allow to bow their heads, allowing some protection from the freezing gale. What the hell? Di ko na-gets yung sinabi ko. Next one, Anitora. Traitors of their country have their heads above ice but are unable to bend their necks.
Yeah, fuck you, Duterte. No, ayoko na sabihin. I'm gonna play God, pero...
Number 3, Ptolomea. Traitors of their own guest. Tears freeze in their eye sockets.
Yo! The last one.
Judeca.
Traitors to God.
Traitors to the Lord. Punishment, immortality doon sa circle. I think. Ano ba to? Immortality? I don't know what the fuck I just read. Immobility. Immobility. Di na sila makagalaw. So, yun. That was Dante's Inferno. Fuck this shit.
It's also in the, if you think now, oh, fuck, these guys just added it because, it's in the movie. Di ba nag-library si Morgan Freeman?
Yeah. Alam mo,
Yeah.
yo, dude, to be honest, kasi may kasama ko manood nun, sinabi ko sa kanya, yo, ba't may B-roll lang ganito kahabang scene na nagbabasa lang siya sa library?
Kasi nga,
in modern movies, they would just cut that.
Yeah. Pero di ba sobrang haba nun?
Di ba ang haba nun, like 2 to 3 minutes of that?
Habang classical music pa yung nag-play.
Yun nga eh. So, dun mo masabi na luma yung movie.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, dun mo mapapansin na luma yung movie. Kasi just modern movies of this age, puputulin lang nila yun eh. Basta may idea ka na.
Huh? They hate those scenes.
Which is, ngayon ko lang na-appreciate na, yung evolution nung, movies. Kahit medyo, lang, like, 20
Pero kasi,
years?
It's integral to the story. Kasi si Brad Pitt knew nothing of the case. While Morgan Freeman felt like,
a veteran eh.
Yeah. Yun, what were you saying, Kendrick?
Ano mo sinasabi ko? Nalimutan ko din eh.
Yung old movies.
Old movies.
Oh, yeah. Kasi nga, naglagay pa sila ng ganun kahabang scene na literal na yung library shots, tapos with classical music, nagre-research siya, Canterbury Tales, if I said it correctly. Canterbury Tales, Dante's Inferno, some other books. Tapos yun. Wala lang. Like, unnecessary yung ganun kahabang scene. Pero dun mo lang mapapansin na yung age and yung panahon na ginawa yung movie. Kasi if that would be in today's age, like they would just cut it na pagpasok mo ng library, alam na rin ginawa kasi people are smart now, ganun, they know shit. So yan.
Ayun. We'll go to Sloth being lazy. He died being lazy. He's a drug dealer, so he died being lazy. Ito yung pinaka mindfuck pero essential na sin sa movie. Envy. Ito yung original topic namin is about envy. Inggit. KD, expound. Kasi ko yung nag-suggest na to.
Kasi
sa akin nag-originate eh. Sa akin nag-originate eh.
Kendrick yung dahilan kung bakit ko naisip yung ganong movie. Ay, movie,
episode.
Topic. Kasi
Lord.
Si Kendrick may nakita siya sa social media na namin. Sabihin ko ba?
Basta kakilala namin.
Napansin niya na parang mas mabilis na-grow yung
social media niya. Yung page niya.
Social media page niya kaysa sa amin. So, gusto kong pagsabihin si Kendrick. Like, gusto kong pagsabihin as a friend and tips kung bakit namin ginawa ang Staying Alive podcast. Sinabi ko sa kanya na hindi magandang mainggit. Mas dadaling ka pa ng inggit mo sa kapahamakan. Okay lang kung onti lang viewers natin. Onti pa subscribers natin. At least yung mga subscribers natin or viewers natin or listeners natin, loyal sila sa atin.
Oo, totoo yun.
True listeners. Talagang pinapanood nila. Unlike dun sa nakita namin ni Kendrick, feel namin, ginawa niya yung alike for alike. Support ko yung support. Ay rin ang pangit dun eh. Like, may lang, kung gusto mo lang sumikat, again, magpahawa ka sa iba. Oo.
Like kasi si Elaine, girlfriend ko, nag-like for like siya kasi may business siya para mas ma-expand niya yung reach. Pero kung gagawin mo nga gaya sa kakilala natin na for fame lang, fuck you, man.
Ay nga, sabi ko nga sa GC namin Staying Alive podcast na itong Staying Alive podcast, kahit walang nanonood, at least pagtanda natin in the future, papanoorin rin natin to. And sabihin natin, ay, ito tayo. At least may na-share tayo. Mali natin, may natutulungan pala tayong ibang tao. May gano'n. May napa-invite tayo.
May na-widen pala tayo. Uy, knowledge yun. Gano'n.
May kumbaga, di ba may nagtanong nga, how to be a podcaster, gano'n? May nagtanong sa inyo, di ba? Yeah. So, eto, alam ko may nagtanong eh. May nagtanong sa inyo. Bago pa ako.
Yung teacher.
Sir Brian. Sir Brian.
Sir Brian. I
Okay.
miss you.
So, ayun. So, di ba may nai-inspired tayo? Ganun. Hindi, unlike iba, fame, ganyan.
Fame
Sa
more.
atin, galing sa puso. Hindi natin hinihingi yung likes ng ibang tao. Hayaan natin sila yung mismo pumunta sa atin. Panoorin nila tayo ng buong puso. Ganyan, di ba? Ang sarap sa feeling yung may nasusurpresa kasi may natutunan ako. Unlike yung iba, ay, kilala ko yan kasi na-introduce sa akin ng friend ko na sikat daw. I-like ko na rin daw para dumami subscribers or views. No, fuck that shit.
In the movie, siya yung last. And it was John Doe, the murderer, who had it because he was jealous of Brad Pitt.
Envy.
And kaya nga na sinabi ni KD, Kendrick, you wanna end up like John Doe? Like, envy will just lead you to more harm. Look what John Doe
Sorry na. Sorry, Lord.
You want to sew your eyes shut, dude. You want your eyes to get sewed shut. Bro.
Dude! May plus points, may minus points. Balance na. Zero na ulit ako.
Balance. Zero ka na
Balance
ulit.
na. Zero na ulit.
So yun. Highly recommend if you guys have the time to read, you should read Dante, The Divine Comedy. Pero kasi Inferno kasi yung medyo literary, poetic. Maganda yung niya eh. Maganda siya eh. Medyo gory nga lang, pero maganda siya eh. But you should read the entire series, The Divine Comedy. If you have time to watch. I watched it with my girlfriend a few weeks ago. Kendrick watched it with someone a few days ago.
Sana all. Sana all may someone.
I watched it with my girlfriend a few weeks ago. It was a good movie. A bit gory. A really good movie. It aged well. Hindi siya halatang 1995.
Yeah.
Di nga.
Diba?
Kung papansinin. Morgan Freeman still looked like Morgan Freeman.
Brad Pitt aged like fine wine.
Oh, fine wine.
Sana all. True. Anyways, you guys should watch it and hope our podcast episode helped you dive deep into your soul. Kasi, especially the middle part, medyo naging emotional kami sa middle part. Sana mas lumalim pa. Hindi naman namin goal na lumalim, pero sana kami nag-initiate ng paglalim. Like I said, this has been another episode of Staying Alive Podcast. At this rate, hindi na namin alam kung kailan kami mag-release ng next episode. So,
okay.
Sana next week, hindi kami busy. Pero, it's not always the case. So,
don't forget.
Like, follow, subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Facebook page, like mo na rin kami. Yung genuine na like, hindi like for like, Anchor. Please, sa Anchor.
So yun. Comment your thoughts down below.
Basta ulitin namin. Mag-like kayo galing sa
suggest kayo ng episode. Kung umabot kayo sa ganito kalayo, mag-comment kayo sa Facebook namin ng episode. Hindi ko ipopost yan sa Facebook para alam namin na napanood mo yung episode namin.
Paano natin i-promote?
Kailangan may comment sa baba.
Okay. So,
lagay mo lang watch till the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kayo na mag-propose ng next episode namin, guys. Kasi we're at this rate, hindi na namin kailan mag-release. At sobrang mindfuck na talaga. Kung gusto niyo mag-guest, sabihan niyo lang.
Yes.
Open naman kami.
Open kami.
We will make time.
Yeah, we will make time for you.
Kasi professional kami pag ganito.
Ask mo yung mga kasama for Brian Peralta at si Miss Colleen
Gutierrez.
Alam mo, to be honest, yung pag-guest na yun, like, di namin alam, yung unang guest namin, KD, ni Ramon, di namin alam anong gagawin namin.
You were like, fuck. Sobrang...
Hindi, kasi syempre first time eh. First time natin eh.
Oo, syempre simula talaga, magde-develop kayo.
Yung second guest natin, medyo alam na natin eh. Kaya,
kasi we did it before.
Yeah, so yun nga, comment your next topic or kung gusto niyo mag-guest, sabihan niyo lang kami. And this has been another episode of the Staying Alive Podcast. KD theme song. Hindi ko marinig.
4, 3,
another episode of the Staying Alive Podcast. Mahal namin kayo.
Stop it! God damn it, stop it! Stop.